finally joined us, have you? I attached myself to the Imperial Army as well. Seemed the thing to do. I feel I owe it to Edelgard to set my past feelings about the Empire aside. I am happy to help her. It's strange, isn't it? After 5 years, the 3 professors are together once more. I am most curious, though. You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail. Wonderful news. I am most excited to begin. We must find the time, of course.
We got a war to fight, bro.
It's normal for history to be revised in favor of those who hold the power. The documents in this library are no exception. It's perfectly possible for someone to have made edits to them. But it's my belief that no one has the power to blot out the truth entirely. I like to read the same texts over and over again. That way, I can spot some of the truths hidden between the lines.
Alright. We need to go in here and check. Pick out Felix a lot. What about Petra? Petra, Felix, these 2 are good.
I would be liking that greatly.
That looks appetizing.
Trying to get people's bonds up. Also, I think this is the best way to actually level up. Kind of strange. Go for Hubert and Leonard. Leonard and blows up.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this. Hello, Professor. What brings you here? Fancy a bit of fishing? You know, I can hardly go fishing without thinking of old Gerald. He and I would just sit here, casting our lines again and again. I'm no better at it now than I was then. Not a single nibble. Just like your father. You know all the tricks of the fisherman's trade. I was hopeless at it, but he was a master. In the time it took me to catch one fish, he could fill his basket to the brim. You know, talking to you, I'm feeling very nostalgic. Why don't you join me? We can trade some stories about the old man. We spoke before about how Gerald never seemed to age, right? Once, when he was drunk, he let the secret slip. He said he'd had an infusion of crest-bearing blood, and it had greatly extended his life. Well, we'd both been drinking. I figured he was joking, so I just laughed it off. Then I asked him his age. He said he'd stopped counting after he hit 100. And he was telling the truth. In those 20 years he was away, he didn't age a bit. An incredible person, to be sure. And I probably don't know the half of it. Actually, I'd like to ask you something about Gerald, if you don't mind. When Gerald was away from the monastery, what was he like? In other words, he was exactly the same. When he was with the knights, he always found time to go fishing. He was hooked on it, you might say. He'd say there was no greater pleasure in life than sinking his teeth into a fish he'd caught and washing it down with a drink. I have to say, right now, fishing with you, it really takes me back. This feels just like the good old days, when Gerald was sitting alongside me.
Rest can make people live long. But if you have dual crest, it could actually shorten your life.
Professor.
Okay.
Please do not be concerned. I just did too much overworking and lost my strength. Yes, I have no problems. Accept my apology for giving you worry. I have sorrow. I am sorry to be fainting at a time like this. Even though I was not asking for your care and attention, you gave it willingly. I am thinking that is incorrect. Will you have a listen to me? There is something that I must be saying. I am thinking you already have knowledge of why I came to Fodlan. Not for studying, but as a hostage for the Empire. So that Bridget would not be rebelling anymore. It feels like a knife against my throat. That I am making my grandfather obey the Empire. Because I am a hostage, it is not an option to be giving up. I must be fighting, and winning, and staying alive. I must do anything to be making life better for Bridget. To be making Bridget and the Empire stand as equals. That is what my people are wanting from me. And what my grandfather, the King of Bridget, is wanting. That is a truth. I wonder what I should be doing. I want to be granting the wants of my tribe. So their wants are my own, correct? What I really want... I have understanding. Wait, no, I actually do not have understanding. Yet. What I am understanding is that there is something I am not understanding.
It's the most vague thing ever.
I know what my true want is. I give you my promise that I will be telling you first.
Okay. A bridge fight, bro. Felix wants to talk.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it. Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? Spoken like a knight. That's not what I would have expected. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own.
Yep.
If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
It's true. It's wartime, baby. The battle.
The newly crowned king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Dimitri, has declared fealty to the Church of Seiros and is raising an army in preparation for all-out war with the
Of course he would.
As leader of the Alliance, Claude maintains a facade of neutrality amidst infighting between those who support and those who oppose the Empire. Meanwhile, the Black Eagle Strike Force plans to capture Alliance territory before Edelgard takes the war to the Kingdom and the Church of Seiros. With sights set on capturing Deirdre at the center of House Regan's territory, she leads a march across the Great Bridge of Myrddin to establish a bridgehead.
He died. He got knifed in the back.
Our attack on the Great Bridge of Myrddin.
Gerald's dead.
But first, allow me a moment of your time. It is something that I can only ask of you. Listen well. It concerns Lady Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire, Lord Arundel. Although he is currently cooperating with Her Majesty, he maintains his own sizable military troops. It seems to me that his plans differ from our own. I assume you recall a certain group's scheming from 5 years
He gonna die.
Solon and Kranya. They both served Lord Arundel. Professor, I understand how you must be feeling, considering what they did to your father. I know it must be foul to even consider cooperating with them.
You say their agendas differ?
However, their power is essential for us at present. Edelgard also strongly opposed the idea at first. Our enemy is the Church of Seiros itself. It cannot be toppled with the Empire's might alone. Those working under Lord Arundel are extremely hostile toward the Church. And the enemy of our enemy is... well, I think you sufficiently understand.
Understands they think they can control us. You can't control me, son!
Until all of Fodlan is united, it is a necessary evil. As for how we deal with him afterward, time will tell.
Okay, you're scheming. Alright.
Regardless, Her Majesty and I wish to join our power with yours. You should know that in her heart, Her Majesty regards that group as enemies of herself and her family. They used her father, the former emperor, as a puppet, and murdered her siblings with their vile experimentation. I believe Her Majesty may have told you some of this herself. That is why this was a...
Alright, just as long as we're scheming.
I will do all I can to ensure her suffering is not in vain. And I hope I can count on you to do the same. As for all I have told you, please keep it in mind as we march forward. More importantly, I implore you to fight as best you can for Edelgard. From the bottom of my heart, I beg.
Dude, he looks like he's about to burn like villages, bro. Like he's about to go into the Empire, gather his army, and just total war, scorched earth the rest of the continent. Just as long as you're scheming against him, that's fine. What are we looking at? A straight fight, we're split up. Just over there. There's Judith. Wait, is he? Ignatz isn't a Judith, is he? It was Victor. He's gonna die just the same. The hell is that? Okay. Okay, with one chest on the left side, that means I need Petra. As for who we're taking on this bitch, there's no flying hocus pocus, guys. Maybe we just go straight so you'll stay on there because you have a badass weapon. Ruin. Both of you actually do. There's Felix. Maybe I don't take a second archer on the left side. Wait, I'm taking 11 out to this fight. Okay. Equipment. I think equipment wise we're good. Yeah, everyone's ready to kill stuff. The cast bar is over there. We don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna take another look like this. Horseman, boom, boom. Bulk of my army with all of my magic. Okay.
We'll be capturing the Great Bridge of Murden, a key strategic location of the Leicester Alliance. Claude will surely be sending reinforcements, so we must prevail before they arrive.
Our opponent is Judith, the so-called hero of Daphne.
The hell's...
We can handle her, so long as we don't get careless.
The boy said to run if I was in danger, but I could never do that. I'll hold out until reinforcements.
No, you're not. You're gonna die today, son.
I'm awake.
Gotta be super aggressive.
I'll cut a bloody path. Her will demands it.
For the Empire!
What's my strategy?
Oops, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
I do this for all of us.
What's the plan?
Draw 4.
All for our future.
More fighting. I will prevail.
I'll cut through. Ready for anything. Put me in there.
Yeah. I guess I can't use some use as bait.
Obvious. Don't work. Is that it? Obvious. Just my luck to be born.
Wow. I forgot they have four turns. I keep on forgetting that.
I'd hoped to relive.
Because you only fight these things once. I totally forgot about that. Let's just go to the beginning.
We'll be capturing Claude.
Our opponent.
I totally forgot about those things. Those things are the worst thing ever invented.
For the Empire.
And they are not fun to deal with.
What's my strategy? This could turn the tides. I'm awake. I'll cut a bloody path.
I consistently forget about those.
I'll cut through. Put me in there. Ready for anything.
And I was like so invulnerable on horseback, and that's not the case right now.
I do this for all of us.
What's the plan? Burn until we meet again.
More fighting.
Not so fast. This'll get him.
Remember why I call these a bane of my existence after a while. Because some of these attacks are just insane.
A waste of time.
Alright.
For the fate of Foden.
Here is something to believe in. Another victory. There is still
Strength is. Your spirit is admirable.
I'll try harder too.
I'll do what it takes. Just be careful.
Alright. At this point, since the enemy's turn's up, I'm going to give someone a drink real quick.
A boon for our future.
Oh shit. Well damn, that's not good.
Judith! I'm so glad you're safe. Claude sent me here with reinforcements.
Why do I have to put up with orders from that false leader?
Because you're from the smallest noble house in all the Alliance, you whiner.
Enemy reinforcements. We didn't finish in time.
Ooh. Okay. Ballista.
You fought well.
Okay. Only one of of you can deal with me right now. Only 17, why would I do this? Am I crazy? Yeah.
This is the cost of war.
Your death is not in vain.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Oh well. This makes perfect sense though.
Maybe it...
Thing is, I need... Oh, I didn't equip that before this battle. Whoops.
I owe you one. What's the plan?
Yes. Alright, let's see how we fare.
Doesn't matter who you are. I won't hold back, and I won't fall to the Empire.
Predictable. Let's try some.
Wow, I just hallucinated on how much that attack actually was worth. But I didn't hallucinate there. I'm not in any risk. I don't know why I'm playing dumb because I'm tired right now, and so I'm rushing into circumstances I don't need to rush into.
What's the plan?
They could just do that and it can't do anything.
I do this for all of us. doesn't matter who...
I think he's still gonna die.
Predictable.
Now's the time.
Well, if I could have hit him, he would have died in the first hit. No, it goes after Ferdinand. But Ferdinand gets hit. Damn it!
This is
This goes to show how tired I actually am. Oh, Jesus.
Judith! I'm...
Why do I?
Because you're...
Enemy real.
First of all, this thing sucks, so why the hell would I use this?
I'll cut through.
Or hell, what am I doing?
Put me in there.
I can't actually affect the battle, so with him, so I'll wait here. And I'll move up. Does this even make sense? We don't kill anything, do we? Should be able to.
Strategy.
just be careful.
More fighting.
That's a riper target. Jesus. But this is better.
Maybe it... I will prevail.
It's 15, it doesn't help. Unless... Oh, that's ingenious.
Ready for anything.
Oh, you can't actually use it.
Cut through. You forced my hand. One to remember.
Yeah, I know. Again, I'm tired doing dumb shit. Almost did that again for no reason.
No time for pity.
I'm gonna move here. I can't get jacked. Okay.
For the Empire.
I want you here because you can do more damage. The long run.
I do not tolerate obstacles.
What's my strategy? It's over. I must lead them well.
No time for acrobats.
I'll cut a bloody path.
I do this for all of us.
Come on! Yes! Let's go!
Home again soon.
I'm awake. You're a big help. What's the plan?
Doesn't matter who you are.
Why are you doing shit? Come on. Let's be honest.
Predictable.
And these three can pretty much annihilate these guys, so I'm not even worried about it.
I'll have to be clever.
Well, you already have the person you're attacking. Wow! Okay, it looks like we're gonna have to bring back a few units back that way. Jesus, yeah, you're gonna need some popcorn for this. Okay. You can't affect this fight over here anyway, so it's pointless. Funnel back out.
Can't pull back yet. Might makes right.
Okay.
Next.
Watch this. Don't worry about it.
It's life or death.
Not yet.
What a bother.
None of those can move. It's good. But she can't move either. I was about to say, you miss at 81, we're all screwed here. Nope. I should probably did it right here. It wouldn't have mattered, damn it. Nope. I'm good. I can move back here. Put the assist here. Okay. I was about to say, how the hell am I going to assist her? Correction is, how do I assist both of them? But we're fine. We can do one of these. Oh, that's a good point. I could. I'm gonna have to use Bernie, I think, though. Does 45, which isn't gonna be good. I don't know, maybe.
You're all Captain Jerry.
He's armored. The point is, those are poison arrows. And that's why I used them. Okay, so here, I have to kill this one, right? If it actually goes right to plan, this should be fine. But nothing ever goes to plan, so.
I've got another option.
Oh, she has poison arrows. Ooh, that's not good. I did not see that one coming.
You're weak.
Okay. Wow, that actually hit me. This is what I was worried about. But she will be fine. No, you can actually heal through that. Which is funny, because it only lasts for 4 or 5 turns. You can heal through this fine.
For the Empire. The only possible outcome. Now.
Issues 30.
It won't be in vain.
And these 3 are tanks, so I'm completely fine with those 3. Okay, so what to do here?
Be careful.
Actually her regular attack would have been 8, so I don't know. This is Night Kneeler. Here. It's done. Get out of here, Lonnie.
Judith, I'm sorry. I'll leave the rest.
Mine is, but that's just a very unlucky gambit there.
Leone, you had such a full life ahead of you.
You should have retreated.
There's no reason I should die in this place.
Haha!
It's time for me to return home.
Yes, abandon! Abandon the bridge! Aha!
What's the plan? You knew the odds.
Damn, Sylvain.
I'll follow your example.
Is there a reason to come up over here? No. Let's aggregate all my forces now. Oh, she can't move right now. I'm gonna have to take the healing to her. And heal through it.
I needed that. I do this for all of us.
Oh, she has the antitoxin on her. That's right. She is the only one that has antitoxin. Wow, I don't know how that happened.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah, the issue is with the heavily armored ones, I don't get a lot of crits on it, so.
This is it. Claude, I'm sorry. I couldn't defend the bridge. All who are able.
Haha!
Don't let her escape. If we can take her out,
Ooh.
the Daphne territory will be ours. That will allow us to march safely through the Alliance.
That's why you want to go up and cut her off, okay. Okay, everyone on the bridge is going to cut them off over there. Besides Petra. Petra's going to open that chest, because, you know, chests are life. I don't think I'm gonna make it up there, which means I need to use.
Put me in there. You were ready.
I feel like I'm gonna be over aggressive right here. But it happens. I'm gonna use that. Jesus. Let's just use it. Wipe them off the map. Yep, I'm gonna do it.
We can't place the future of Fodlan in Edelgard's hands. If you're allied with the Empire, I have no choice but to fight you.
You're messing with the boss! Get out of here. Let's had to rewind like 5 times. But it's all good.
Ignatz, damn it.
Should have retreated when he had the chance.
Well done.
No, I used a potion on Bernie. She's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna get to her in time. Oh, or I got bogged down. I mean, maybe I can meteor her, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Maybe the knights can get up there?
I sense an...
If I could just get Hubert up there, Hubert could one-shot her.
Just like that.
Thanks.
I think I might be able to get her with a good meteor attack. And my hero,
All is going to plan.
I think.
I'm strong.
I'll grow a...
I'm not gonna be able to get that chest that's over there. Oh, she attacked me! That I was not thinking she would do.
I was just stronger.
That's some suspect tactics there. Okay, Hubert, have your fun. Done.
It looks like I'm done for. Claude.
She might, maybe, I was in melee range when she started retreating. No, I was in melee range of, or I was in the range of Ignis, not her. Okay.
To kill is to grow stronger.
I'm just killing everyone I went to school with. Hell with it.
Alliance soldiers, Judith has fallen. Further conflict is futile. If you surrender, your lives will be spared. Lay down your weapons immediately.
Catherine's gone. Her apprentice. Blaine. Seth. Ignis. Judith was a different household. Who was the other one that was the South? That was who was the, we killed Gilbert as well. Who was that to the south that attacked us? It wasn't Lorenz, was it? No.
You have all fought well. With this victory, we now have a foothold in the Alliance. The Imperial Army will cross the Aramid River and push the front lines forward. The fight will continue, but do not allow that to stop you from taking pride in our hard-won victory.
Ah, this should put a stop to one of Edelgard's choice phrases. Well done, Professor. I believe it was, if only the Professor were here, we could forge ahead and change the tides of this war.
Ferdinand, it is not necessary to tell the Professor such things.
We're not the only ones benefiting. The whole Imperial Army is stronger now.
Yes, it seems the Empire finally has both of its legs to stand on. Don't you agree?
Lonnie.
You make it sound as though I can't run the Empire on my own. Perhaps it's more apt to say that the Pegasus has recovered its home.
Judith of Daphne. What a magnificent warrior. I'm happy to have the Professor back just like old times, but I don't think I'll ever get used to this cruel exchange.
They shouldn't have fought.
When there is something you must not be conceding, you must keep fighting. The fighting has been continuing for 5 years, but now I am again witnessing the Professor's power. I hate fighting, but with the Professor here, maybe it's...
Yeah, because we're not dying and they are.
It's working so hard. Stop it, Bernie. You can't be the only one complaining.
I'm glad to see everyone so inspired. It seems the reappearance of the Professor has done much to raise your morale.
Do you not feel the same, Hubert? Come now, be honest with yourself. Now, we must take advantage of the situation and blaze ahead. Our path is still a long way.
Yeah, so it was Lonnie to the south that came down in reinforcements and we destroyed him. He deserved it. One in the north that came in was a character I don't care about. He ran like a pansy.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Guardian Moon, the Master Tactician. Having crushed the Alliance's army and captured the Great Bridge of Myrden, the Imperial Army prepares to attack Deirdre, the Alliance's base of operations.
We're just knocking down opponents, baby. I love how we're still at the academy, too.
Professor, what is your opinion of Claude? I can't help but wonder what sort of impression he made on you. That much is obvious. He acts like a fool, but still manages to make the impossible happen. That's as true now as ever. He's managed to protect the Leicester Alliance with his cunning alone. Since the beginning, territories within the Alliance have been split between those who support the Empire and those who oppose it. Claude has been acting as an intermediary between the two, essentially keeping the Alliance pacified. As both sides are of equal strength, he's created a situation in which they've all agreed to avoid fighting each other and causing undue
We need to tip the balance.
By carrying on as though the Alliance is united, he's minimized the Empire's influence there.
It's quite impressive how well his bold scheme has worked out. However, he is walking on thin ice. One wrong move and the Alliance...
Let's make it shatter.
Speaking of Claude, Your Majesty, we should not delay in our invasion of the Alliance. It would seem that Claude has some fresh scheme up his sleeve, to no one's surprise.
Is that so?
Yes. The people of Deirdre have suddenly found it difficult to leave or enter the city. We can safely assume he is preparing for battle, but I am certain his plans extend beyond that as well. Do you not think we should take Deirdre at once?
Deirdre, the aquatic capital. A city floating on the ocean certainly poses a challenge. Since it's deep within Regan territory, we haven't had the opportunity to attack it directly. However, now that we have control of the Great Bridge of Myrden, our situation has changed drastically. They can no longer expand their supply line into the Empire, and so we can finally attack Regan territory.
House Regan is not only Claude's house, but also the flagship of those who oppose the Empire.
Kill Claude, they crumble.
If House Regan falls, the other Alliance lords will be tripping over themselves to join us. That is why we cannot fail to take Deirdre.
See, there's something going on here. If it sounds this easy, y'all would have done it when I was gone the last 5 years, so...
Fair enough. Claude will certainly be a difficult opponent. The leader of the Alliance has had many things said about him. They say he is unbeatable in a battle of intellect. I hear they call him the Master Tactician.
Really? We're gonna destroy him.
Thank you for inviting me.
I've done Ingrid's perfect before. I don't feel like looking it up again.
It's a bit hot.
But yeah, it's tea, bro.
Yes, I agree. Yes. Yes.
That was a good guess there.
Yes, I agree.
Being here calms my nerves. Oh, but I'll leave if I'm in your way.
Oh, whoops. That was the wrong button. I was supposed to hit the middle one. My bad, misclick. Only supposed to go over 1, not 2. Lots of large fish, and which I will do probably off stream. Because I have like 150 bait. Ooh. We need to fight in these 2 weeks. So yeah, we do need to explore on this one. And that one on the 18th, we'll do a seminar, I think. And get everyone else up. Alright, 30. Wow, you have a sword heir. I could pass that if I wanted to. Must be a special class.